This is a good omen for us that we have a deep friend coming to see us. I must acknowledge the support from you at the very outset of the formation of our interim government, which manifests your friendship and high importance that Malaysia attaches to its relationship with Bangladesh. My friends, taking advantage of Prime Minister Anwar bin Ibrahim's presence in Dhaka, both of us committed ourselves to revitalize long-standing bilateral issues during our discussions just held. In my conversation, we discussed the unprecedented mass movement leading to the second revolution in Bangladesh, and the people, particularly the youth, have made remarkable sacrifice in their quest for freedom and discrimination-free new Bangladesh. The interim government has been entrusted with the formidable task of building an inclusive and just Bangladesh to fulfill the aspirations of the mass people. We deeply appreciate the unwavering support and cooperation of our brotherly country Malaysia at this historic moment. Bilateral relations flourish through shared values, trust, and appreciation of mutual interests. We renewed our commitment to take bilateral relations to a new height. We broadly had discussed three core areas of cooperation: political, trade and investment, cultural and humanitarian. We discussed the issue of safe repatriation of the forcibly displaced Myanmar nationals to Myanmar. We requested the Prime Minister to persuade Rohingya repatriation issue in ASEAN fora so that this protracted crisis is resolved at the soonest. We acknowledge the importance of regular bilateral consultation at foreign advisor, foreign minister level, foreign secretary general level, and other working levels. Excuse me. We look forward to the 4th Joint Commission meeting to be held in Dhaka in early next year. To boost the two-way trade, it is imperative to resume the Trade Negotiation Committee meeting to conclude free trade agreement between the two countries. We also discussed to explore the possibility of signing a new agreement or MOU on agriculture, energy, education, halal economy, semiconductor industry, connectivity, blue economy, science innovations, defense, and youth development. Service sector is a prospective area for us where both the countries can work closely. We will be identifying the sectors which are mutually beneficial for both sides. Possible future areas of collaboration could be mobility, finance, including sovereign fund, pension fund, private equity fund, health, education, data sciences, AI, and value-added industries. Recognizing the contribution of Bangladeshi workers to both economies, I believe the implementation of the MOU on the employment of Bangladeshi workers 2021 is important. We also discussed the possibility of increasing workers and professional intake from Bangladesh and multiple entry visas for them. We highlighted exchange of higher educational experience through student exchange, faculty exchange, research projects, and joint master's and doctoral programs. We further discussed collaborations of deep sea fishing, seabed exploration, marine science, and strategic connectivity between Chittagong Port and Port Kalang. We congratulate Malaysia for its upcoming chairmanship of ASEAN in January 2025. We discussed the issue of Bangladesh's inclusion as a sectoral dialogue partner of ASEAN. We look forward to Malaysia's active role for Bangladesh's inclusion in the regional body. Finally, we express our firm commitment and determination to work closely to elevate our bilateral relations to a new height, consistent with the new Bangladesh. I thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Excellency. May I now have the honor to request Honorable Dato Seri Anwar Ibrahim, Prime Minister of Malaysia, to kindly deliver his statement.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah, nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulil karim. My dear brother, Professor Muhammad Yunus, Chief Advisor, Interim Government of New Bangladesh, Excellencies, Ministers, Advisors, friends in the media. Of course, I'm delighted to be here. Back to Bangladesh. I used to joke, it's a country of Biplop and Shongram. And it's proven to be so. But more so, my acquaintance, the Bengali struggle went a long way. I'm an avid reader of Rabindranath Tagore. I used the occasion in the solitary confinement in prison to reread Gitanjali. And of course, the essays and the short stories, which were compelling, passionate, touch the heart and soul of men and women. On the marginalized, the poor, the less fortunate. And you, Professor Muhammad Yunus, symbolizes this passion. I know you for the last 4 decades, I suppose, as a person who has taken that initiative. Your lack of experience in governance, as they say, is nothing as compared to your strength. There is passion for the poor, marginalized, and for the people. And I think that is what we lack in this world today. You look at the situation in Gaza, now in Lebanon, what's lacking? Is deficit in humanity, in justice, in compassion. So thank you very much. I just feel like giving a lecture on Rabindranath Tagore, but that's not the occasion. But I'm, of course, really, I took this initiative early enough to give you a call and give my support as a friend and as a nation that is friendly to Bangladesh, notwithstanding some controversies, some criticism. I do recognize that the fast progress that we have achieved, the economic success, and now the last year or so we have seen this phenomenal growth and massive investments, Malaysia becoming the hub of semiconductor in the region, and
On behalf of all Bangladeshis. On the Rohingya issues we discussed, it's not only Bangladesh problem, which is a serious one, it's also Malaysian problem. Malaysia has the same Rohingya issue. Smaller one, but smaller number of people, but the same issue. So we need to find a solution for that. So we work together to ASEAN, to Malaysian government, and to the broader international community, and also highlighted another aspect of it, actually 2 aspects of it. One, new children born in the camp. On an average, 32,000 kids are born every year. So over the 7 years, the number, additional number, on top of the 1.2 million who came. And it's not the birth rate that concerns us, or having new children. It's about what happens in their life. They are now, those who were born 7 years back, they're 7 years old, more there. So a whole new generation of young people growing up. When they came, they brought their children at that time who have grown up now. So this is a generation of angry young people. They have no future. So worries for the world is, this is a ticking time bomb. it can explode in any way you want, or they want. And many people will play around with them. And then new entries are happening right now, every day, not every year, every day. On an average, 400, 500 Rohingyas are entering, sometimes jump up, sometimes slow down. But they're a constant flow. So our worry is whether they should be added to the existing roster that we have, or there will be separate roster, because already who are settled here, they have certain rights, obligations, commitments from the international community, but the new one have no commitment from anybody. So where do we go? So this is a concern I shared with the Prime Minister. And he fully supported and understood our position, and through ASEAN, through International Forum, will be supporting us to find an international solution, because the solution is not in Bangladeshi hands. It is in the international community's hand. So we'll keep on raising these issues, and Malaysia will be supporting us in raising that. And we cannot wait indefinitely. This is something that we have to resolve as soon as possible. Thank you.
Thank you, Excellency. We'll take one more question from BSS, Bangladesh Sangbad সংস্থা. Assalamu alaikum, good afternoon. My name is Dr. Islam. I represent Bangladesh Sangbad সংস্থা. I have to make a question to Honorable Prime Minister of Malaysia. What initiative both Bangladesh and Malaysia can take to enhance bilateral trade and investment? And is there any progress to sign a free trade agreement between the two countries? Thank you.
Two issues which, of course, the Chief Advisor will have to respond also on the free trade agreement or related agreement. It would depend on what form, which it could be decided by both parties in their first meeting, either towards the end of the year or early next year. But in terms of bilateral mechanism, we must make sure that those in operations are given enough support. And I would certainly encourage, say, Petronas and Axiata, for example, those who are already here, subject to the procedures and rules here, that they expand to show and give that confidence that things are stable in Bangladesh and it is pro-development. I wouldn't say pro-business because sometimes they say it's too overly capitalistic. But support business enterprise, though I know the concern of the Chief Advisor in terms of ensuring that the plight of the poor and the marginalized are given adequate attention. And then in this meeting, they would certainly identify food technology, and it was mentioned just now on digital technology, semiconductor, on data centers and AI, on energy transition. These are both traditional issues like food technology to the new technology. Now, some areas Bangladesh excel, some areas Malaysia excel. Then we should be able to work together. And what was agreed upon is that we take an open view to explore all facets and all aspects, not confined to the traditional collaboration, but in all fields.
Thank you, Excellency. Ladies and gentlemen, with this, the press appearance ends here today. Thank you all very much for joining with us today. Terima kasih. Thank you.
This